Hello Total War gamers, my name is Deacon and welcome back to our United Provinces campaign. We're playing Empire Total War, and in the last episode we've conquered most of the trade theaters, and I think we're about 3 turns into the game. We're moving around destroying the ports of the pirates. They have a fast galleon here, a race built galleon that I'd like to conquer. So let's see, can I attack it or can I not? He's blockading a port. And well, I can sit here. Path blocked by the pirate. Yeah, so I can't do anything. So let's just hope we can intercept once he sallies. Once he moves out of it. We've spent all our money. I think that must have happened on the previous turn. We're not yet at war with anyone, are we? I don't know. With the pirates and the Barbary states. We're trading everywhere we can. We have an income of, say, almost 4k per turn, which is of course enough. Hanover is moving in with an army. I just hope they won't destroy our school. And generally we're trading with them, so I hope they won't destroy our break our trade agreement either. Anyway, just to have a little review. Here is Ceylon, Sri Lanka. I'm gonna try and recruit an army here. Can't do it now. We've already reinforced it just a little bit. We have a small navy here. Just one fleet that no longer can be upgraded. That's... I don't expect any pirates or other kind of vessels to show up here, so I'm gonna also retrain a couple of guns, destroy on that one. We've taken all of these, we've taken 2 of these, but more ships are on the way. I think I should have just sent in my 6th raid here and my 5th raid here, and we would have had no problems. It's not really a problem. The Mughal Empire's taken 1 trade node, and once they collapse, we're just gonna hope that we'll be the first to notice, take it from them. Same goes for Brazil. Portugal's here. They're usually a nation that disappears later in the campaign, and then if the spot is left empty, we'll move in one of our extra vessels here. And once we've secured our capital with more armies, then we'll try and pump out Indiamen and fill all those trade nodes with more vessels, whilst we develop our schools and colleges, do more research. And right now we are researching seasoning, which helps us reduce our upkeep, and then we're gonna go for square formation, for example. Very nice to have. The whole line of infantry buildings, really. And we're gonna need those buffs. Eventually we're gonna be doing land battles, and then those abilities are just too good to miss. Basically. Now, last time we've played for over an hour. I'm not gonna do that again. It's just too long. So I usually try to keep our sessions around half an hour. And if I need another 10 minutes or so to finish a battle or just finish a turn, I'll do it. So normally they're in between 30 and 40 minutes somewhere. And my intention is at least to keep this one roughly around the same. Of course, in the first episode usually there's the most things to do, and it kind of makes sense to, like in this case, my first turn is also my first episode. That's the amount of stuff we had to review. Now they haven't moved out, nor have they repaired any of their shipyards, because they're still smoking. We have a sloop here now. That's gonna keep them occupied, and this vessel, let's see, I just want to intercept them once they sally. We've constructed schools in 2 different places. So first this one we're going to upgrade, and then on the next turn the one in Sri Lanka, and then we're pretty much done for in terms of research. Canister shot of course is nice, but we won't be relying on artillery for some time to come. Economy wise, industrial technology, eventually it is needed to continue the upgrades, also in terms of roads for example, but for now that's not really a biggie. However, I do want to have growth, so all these this line of techs we're going to at least until this point we're going to develop. This one we're going to develop eventually, and this line. So Kralendijk is going to stay on military, and Utrecht is going to switch back to for once till we develop this tech, and Kandy is going to stay on irrigation and that kind of stuff. Now some of our fleets have arrived. Here is a galleon. We can't put them in here. Let's capture this node. And here's another sloop. So we have 4 out of 5 here, and it's gonna take us so long until we can put in no more in terms of what they're called, Indiamen. This is absolutely just fine. It's totally acceptable. Now our flute is coming here for retraining, and once it's inside the other ship can move back. Let's see what Hanover is doing. Still sitting there, same amount of troops. Spain has also remained in its position without any more recruitment, and we can recruit Sakers or demi-cannons, which are fixed, or militia. I'm gonna recruit another militia here. Let's see what France is doing here. They're still keeping to themselves. Minister. Gonna try and kick my army minister. Yay! Now this is going to reduce our upkeep. 4%. It's really nice. And for the rest I'm quite happy. We may give this guy... He's +2 for justice. So what does that do? Okay, I think we're done for now. Just gonna... When's the next election? 2 turns. Gosh. So in 2 turns we'll have to review it again. How much money are we making? Enough to build another school on the next turn. Diplomacy wise, nothing to do. And means we're just gonna hit the end turn once more. Now the race built galleon. I want. Here comes Spain. This is an opportunity for them to declare war on me, because I'm here with a lone 6th rate, which of course is a tempting target. They must have a galleon or something. And no, he's sitting still. Of course. I've forgotten that schools take turns to build. Oh no, I've not forgotten anything. Let's first build our college, then retrain our navy. They need repairs. They don't. So he's moving back there and is gonna secure that area. Now let's take a look at our capital. Now Westphalia is joining them, which is not funny. So in terms of recruitment, I'm gonna go for another line infantry. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go for a horse. Regiment of horse. Conscripts. They are a militia troop. Can't expect too much of them. But compared to militia, they don't have any ammo. That's a waste of money. But these guys, they have mostly militia troops, so they're awful. And he's actually building up his force there. Crap. Just short of a little cash here. And now Spain is also recruiting with lights. So we are being watched with greedy eyes. It seems like Westphalia and Hanover together are plotting against us. And if that were to happen, so if Westphalia, Hanover and Spain all declare war on us at the same time, that might be the end of us. And surely, of course, I hope not, but there's never a way to be sure. Now I'm gonna shift a little bit. Here's a galleon. Yes, galleon. Can take on a galleon. Can have war with Spain. You know, fuck it. I'm just gonna repair. And let them escape. Wherever they go, I'll catch them. Because this ship isn't even at full strength. They have like 13 men. So how many turns until school turns into college? 3 more. But anyway, we've spent the money on research that we had to spend. We've captured the zones that we wanted. The Spanish are no longer here. And somebody's been defeated here. This is interesting. Somebody has fought someone. But who? I think we'll soon find out. Portugal, who are you at war with? Because there's quite a chance that there's pirates about. War with Spain. Anyway, there was a free node. Let's see what happened here. They're still there. Does mean, however, if we want to take this on such an occasion, that we're going to need one more vessel in this area. So we're a little short. So once these guys repair, they're going to go straight to Madagascar. Now I'd like to increase my my army here as well. It's just that this is what worries me the most for the moment. So here we go. Hanover not doing anything. Westphalia also not doing anything. I'd much prefer them being at war with each other. Now then, diplomacy-wise, Hanover is friendly with them and allied to... They have military access. How about... an alliance with you? Okay. Gonna get us into trouble, I know, it's just that right now they are drawing out all our monies. And I don't want that. So now we're allied to both of them. And it may actually make a difference if Spain decides to declare war on us. It may lose as a trading partner if Prussia decides to declare war on them. We'll just have to see. So right now we have alliances with those two. They're no longer an immediate threat to us. We're still making money. And see what happened here. I don't see the pirates anymore there, are they? No, they're gone. So let's join them there. We have 4k to spend. One college has been built. And we desperately need more army here. These guys are gonna come to Madagascar. And the 5th rate we're going to repair and keep here. Maybe even make him an admiral. Now France in Guinea has started building an army as well. So we're going to respond and train some colonial line. I'm not going to withdraw my sloop yet. However, I do want another sloop here to ferry across troops, because that's going to be a thing. And what else is there? I'm gonna build some infrastructure. Let's see how we are on its infrastructure here. I've already built the basic roads, but not here and not there. But now we're out of money. And these are small investments, but they're useful. And it's a nice army we have here now, so let's also beef up those guys a little bit. We are allied to them, but can I trust them? Let's not be paranoia. Put all these in here. They have walls, they have garrison. They have combined arms now. So I'm more confident that we'll do a reasonable job here now. Alright, and how are we doing research wise? One more turn and then Utrecht can switch to utilitarianism. All good. Reviewing our positions here. Are there any enemy fleets about or around? Now the Mughals are still there. We have a single tiny little ship at each different spot here, but none of them can defend very well if they need to, except for the 6th rate. Who's our big defender here? A brig. But fortunately there is a fleet on the way. Here. Who defends the Straits of Madagascar? Half a galleon. Oh no, here's a fifth rate. So that's okay. We have a sixth rate there and a flute, I think, here. So it's Spain that was giving them trouble. With a galleon and a brig. Which I think San Blas was probably the Portuguese one. Oh no, still here. An Indiaman. So thank you Spain for giving us this free trade node. This fleet can beat them if they declare war against us, but it's probably going to cost a couple of more turns. Now on the next turn we're going to have elections, and that might prove problematic. We have a nice set of ministers right now. They're all giving us some good buffs in terms of maintenance and repression and so on. So usually at the start right after elections they're not so so impressive. One turn for colonial line, and that's that. Now still no war declaration from Spain. I'm not complaining. We're happily building up prerequisites for further empire growth. And nor is France declaring war on us, so this far we're the boss. Yay. Research, Utrecht, switch, utilitarianism, 8 turns. Fleeterize. Hello, our flute is back and it's gonna sit at the central spot so we can respond in any direction. Recruitment. There's a sloop at the Caribbean Sea. And of course an army in here. Which we're going to transport to Paramaribo, Suriname, Dutch Suriname. So you go here, there you go. 6th rate's gonna sit here, sloop, move in there. Now the one without much movement points is gonna move back. And he is gonna move into the port. Unload the infantry. The infantry is gonna sit here. Now look at them. One more turn for infrastructure. So it looks like war with France is the next thing we can anticipate. Which is going to be interesting. Their election. Wow! Oh my god. How does that affect our income? Slowly going back towards less and less. Now this 5th rate I am going to need here. Sit there, guard the coast, and here. Oh, we're gonna do that later. I'm gonna need a little sloop in there so they can't push in an enemy army. Review the situation in Amsterdam. Hanover has withdrawn. Maybe the military access has run out with them, I don't know. Spain is now really pushing forward with its army. Aha! We've lost a general here due to old age, as usually happens, so right now I'm gonna leave it up to these guys, actually the pikemen, to guard our capital, and we'll have to be ready for anything. 2 turns to square formation, which is like a must-have if you consider the amount of just 3 cav, not that many. And also I'm pretty sure he's just responding to what he sees us doing. Now here's the thing, they're not blockading, they're just sitting there. 2 French navies. Whoever it is France is at war with, they're feeding them ships. They're still occupied. No enemies here. How is Spain doing? Portugal's gone. Spain is still sitting there. Well, they're going to be tempted to declare war on us soon. So we might want to reinforce this area just a little bit. Oh, it is natural causes. Bavaria has been destroyed. Portugal as well. No surprise. How is the Marathas doing against the Mughals? They're far from destroyed. So no rush there. Where was I sending them? I think here, yeah, to have an extra vessel to capture once the Mughals move. Okay. Anyway. We're gonna hit the end turn and then call it quits for this particular episode. There's nothing exciting right now. If France is declaring war on us right now, as it does, we're going to call our allies to help. Westphalia isn't joining, Hanover however is, and so is Great Britain. So that's going to make things a little bit more exciting, which of course is welcome. And Spain! Has Spain joined with them? I didn't notice, I didn't look. It also means that New Spain, if Spain didn't join, isn't at war with us yet, but New Spain will confederate with Spain soon enough, and then we're in new sorts of trouble. Okay, can happen. Württemberg destroyed. Pluck bayonet. Is that okay? Yeah, sure is okay. Rhodes College. Now, why doesn't it say that we're at war with other people? It doesn't say that. So look at our diplomacy. Major nations. We're at war with France and not with Spain. To be honest, this has never happened to me before. Usually they all team up against us, and the Italian states also haven't joined them, so it's just France. So strange. Anyway, we'll have some 6th rate and 5th rates to capture here, hopefully. I don't see them right now. Maybe here. No. And we're going to fight for Suriname. Don't know how they managed to recruit that many units that fast, because we've been recruiting here for quite some time now. So it's our 7 units against their 5. Shouldn't be a problem. But then they have like 4 more. And also they tend to like those bowmen a real lot. Anyway, it's time to say goodbye. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I'm gonna stop here and come back to this turn in the next episode, where we will have a war with France. I think I'm just going to attack them here, withdraw, replenish, and then jump in. And we'll have to do some scouting around. New France still exists and is at peace with us. It's really funny. So we'll see what war brings us. I hope a lot of good. So if you've enjoyed this video, do leave a like. If you want to know when the next episode does come out, subscribe. If you have any suggestions, remarks, or statements to make, please feel free to comment in the comment section down below. Just scroll down. Also, there is a link to the Discord channel that I have opened for viewers of these videos to come and join and have a little talk. If you happen to be a Dutch person or to be visiting the Netherlands, then just shout out, and I'll try to meet up and have a beer with you. So see you next time.